Hi, this is Addy from Addy Joe TV, and I'm here today to give you a little snippet of what has happened with me with reflux or GERD that you may need to know about. Hi, this is Addy, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you a little something that happened to me that I want to share with you so that it doesn't happen to you. And that is silent reflux. I want to talk about silent reflux. Now, a lot of people have reflux or GERD, as they call it, and they know about it, and it comes up in your esophagus and it burns your throat or your esophagus area. And it is a problem. You may take some medication for it, maybe over the counter, prescribed. So it's a big problem in America. But, however, there are other people like me who never had a symptom at all. Well, I had one symptom, and I'll let you know, but I didn't have symptoms like that. Mine was called silent reflux because I didn't have symptoms that let me know that I was having it. I had a raspy voice for about 2 years, and I didn't know why. I just had a raspy voice, and it actually would hurt my feelings because I would try talking to my husband on the way home, by cell, and he would say, "I just can't understand you, Addy. Just when you get home, tell me." And it would always hurt my feelings, like, why can't you understand me? But it was that raspy. So I never knew why my voice was getting raspy because, in my younger years, I kind of sounded like Minnie Mouse voice and everything. It was very, a soft voice and normal, and I couldn't understand why I had a raspy voice. But what was happening was when I'd sleep at night, the acid would come up into my esophagus and into my throat and then into my mouth. So that was causing all the damage, a lot of damage. And not only was it causing my esophagus damage, it caused my throat, my vocal cords, and then my teeth. It caused my teeth a lot of damage. And it wasn't diagnosed until, well, I'll tell you, I wasn't obese, but I was about 33 BMI, so I was close. But I went with my husband to have his sleeve appointment or consultation with his doctor, with his surgeon. And we were talking, and I said something, and the surgeon cut out from him and looked at me real quick and said, "Why is your voice like this?" And without knowing anything about me, I could have had a smoker's voice, I could have had laryngitis, anything, but he wanted to know because he thought it was silent reflux, which blew my mind because a couple weeks earlier I had been in the hospital admitted because I had pneumonia, double pneumonia. And while I was there, they were trying to figure it out. It was not bacterial pneumonia, and they wanted to do a scope of my vocal cords. Well, your vocal cords are supposed to be pink, like your gums are, and your, any mucus in your body should be pink. Mine were blue because of all the acid. And then my teeth were dingy and, breaking off a little bit. So he just cut to the chase and wanted to know why I had that raspy voice. And I let him know what had happened. And he said, "You need to make an appointment with me. I want you to do it today." And so I did go to him. I did have another stomach issue as well, which I'm not going to talk about. But the only cure for that issue and the silent reflux was an RNY. Only cure. Because the RNY blocks the stomach acid. Not blocks it, but it takes that part of the stomach out. So when I eat, I have like this size of a stomach, it doesn't churn, it just goes straight to my esophagus. So perhaps, if I even have to throw up, you know how you throw up and it's acid if you don't have anything on your stomach? I don't have that. I just dry heave because there's no acid on my stomach. So anyway, I did make the appointment and I did have the RNY, and it was the best decision I've made, even though I had some complications. But my teeth really suffered too because I went to the dentist and I went from having no cavities my whole life to having 11 at one time. 11. And we tried to chase it by doing some fillings, and we would do 3 at a time. The next time I'd go back, because we were on a plan, the next time I'd go back, I'd have 3 or 4 more. And I thought I was going to have veneers, and they have to shave your teeth to a nub, and I thought I was going to do that. And that's not, it's $1,000, $1,200 a tooth, and I was just going to have the 6 upper and bottoms. But my dentist said, we can't do that because you're decaying on the back of your teeth, and you're just going to keep, it's not going to hold the veneers. So I had to change plans, and I had to go towards the dental implants, which were, I'll go ahead and tell you, Mercedes. Basically, for me, it was $60,000. I'll get into that in another video, though. I'll explain to you the process. But I will tell you this. If you go to my complications video, which I think is the first video I did on YouTube, you should see the difference. My teeth were temporaries then at the time, and they were kind of buck teeth and a lot of gums, and they didn't look anything like me. And now, like a week ago, I just got my permanent ones in, and oh my goodness, my confidence level has gone through the roof because on a scale of 1 to 10, with those temporaries, I was a 1, and now I'm a 9. It's just amazing. I don't have to cover up my smile anymore. But you should, all my videos up until this point, you should see a difference in my teeth and my facial structure because of those temporaries. But I'll talk about that in another video. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that if you are having any of those symptoms that I had, I had a raspy voice, and I had dingy teeth that were breaking off. Just those 2 things. I did not feel it in my esophagus or after I ate spicy food or fried food. Then you need to get checked out because it could very well be silent reflux, as they call it, because you don't have the symptoms of other people with reflux. And reflux is very prominent, and people are treated with it with prescription meds and over-the-counter meds all the time. So get that checked out. And I wanted to just let you guys know this, and I'll do another video on the whole process of temporary and the permanent. Oh my goodness, I'm like losing it. The temporary and permanent dental implants. So you can know more about that because it is a fascinating process to go through, and it's a lot of ups and downs. So I'll let you know more about that. But I wanted to let you know about the silent reflux. Please get checked if you're having these symptoms. And I am Addy, and I am out. Goodbye.